Alright guys, time to get back to the pile of challenge locks by the Norseman Lockpicker. I got an email from him after I picked that first one, and it seems that these are not random colors. He says that the colors are indicative of the difficulty. So red obviously being, well, according to him, almost impossible. Green are doable, yellow are doable, and green are supposed to be pretty easy. But I don't know, maybe in Norway the definition of easy is a little bit different. But I thought I'd try something a little bit more challenging today, I hope. I'm not going to grab the quick set because I looked at the tags here. The Titan, which this is a Titan shaped key, goes probably to this one because I believe that's a Titan keyway. And that's green. And quick set also, I can see the quick set through the wrapping of the foil here, green. So we're going to stay away from those for right now. I will take one of these, and I've got three choices. I got two red ones and a yellow one. I don't know which one goes to which. So let's take the cool looking one. These two are identical. So let's take the one with the Asa abloy, I guess. So we got a pretty good chance of coming up with a red one, or at least a yellow one for sure. Let me move this out of the way. And let's see if we can't get into this thing. Alright, let's see if this will fit. Let's see if that fat one will fit. It does. Cool. We will try that, and we will try a gem, 15 thousandths. And let's make sure we got... Alright, here we go. Try light tension, being yellow or red. He's probably got those nasty ass pins. Okay, I got a little bit of fault set. That was pin 3. Actually, that was a really good fault set. Surprising. It's probably a trick. A little bit more of a fault set. That was pin 1. A little bit of feedback off 1 there. I'm a little hesitant to put too much on him, but let's... Why don't we wait on him? Like 3 again. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of feedback off of 6. Okay, we got our fault set. That's good. That's probably a spool. Okay, that was 1. I just touched him and it gave a little bit. That's 1 again. So he might be serrated. Either that or I got too light attention on this thing. Come on, baby. I know you guys. One of you guys wants to be picked. Three. Very slight feedback. And I might have overset him. Everybody feels springy here, guys. So that means something might just be caught up there. One of those weird pins. One seemed to be getting feedback again. Either that or I'm hitting my tension wrench. No, definitely counter rotation there. See if I can get on him. There we go. I think that got him. That's a disadvantage of using top of the keyway. Sometimes you think you're on a pin and you're actually on the tip of your tension wrench. Alright, I think 6 and 5 are okay. I put a pretty good amount of tension on them. I got nothing. Wait a minute. Counter rotation on 5. Okay, well, guess I didn't have him set. Okay, I got a very serious fault set right now. A little bit of feedback on 2. And there we go. Wow, 7 minutes. Alright, let's first figure out which of these locks it was. So we have, this is a sergeant, this is a sergeant, and this is sergeant. So since I got it picked, let's assume that's probably one of the doable ones. So let's lock this thing back up and open it. And that is not it. Alright, let's try one of these. Remind me not to buy a lottery ticket today. It's the last choice. Maybe this is not even it. That would be just like the Norseman lockpicker, not to give me the key. There it is. Alright, so here is what our bidding looked like. Let me get a backing so you can see this thing. Wow, look at that. We got 3 low cuts hidden behind a high cut and a high cut in the very back, or at least medium. Alright, doesn't matter. We opened it. Now let's gut it. Okay, this. We will need that. We will need a circlip. That was easy. Oh, that's a homemade, obviously. He pinned them up. Alright, let's put that in there. Get a follower. Alright, don't screw this up, Bill. This is one of those funny ones where I'm going to try a new trick. A subscriber clued me into this. When we have this little groove, so I put that down, get this thing to focus. When we have a little groove right here and I slide the follower, the pins will drop into that groove, which is going to give us a little problem. So I had someone say, well, why don't you just put a shim in there, and that will prevent those pins, hopefully, from falling into that groove. So now we're going to check the theory. Learn something every day. Oh, don't drop them out the other side though. And that did work. Goodness. And I dropped a pin. It's a standard pin. And I'm seeing some weirdness here, guys. I get that camera to focus. Different sizes on the top. So I'm thinking maybe the top of the pins, at least pin number 2, 3, and 4, have been messed with. Yep. Alright, here we go. Okay, there's one of them. Weird looking spool thing. Another one. Another one. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, now we're starting to see some little bit of alien technology. We got a threaded one in pin number 2, so that'll be a little bit of a challenge. Everything else seems to be okay. Nothing else countermill. Well, the threading will get you every time. Homemade spool. Another one. Oh no, this is actually an acid pin that he has modified. I'll show you these up close in a minute. These are really cool looking pins. Some of them are homemade, some of them look to be commercial assets. Called a Christmas tree pin. I don't know. I'm sure there's a technical word for it. Okay, there's our shim. There's our Bible. Nothing else in there except springs. Alright, let me neaten this up just a bit. Alright, gentlemen, here's the weirdness that we were looking at on a red colored lock, and I can see why he might make it red. First of all, we had a threaded pin chamber in chamber number 2, and clearly that was designed to snag these Christmas tree looking spools on here. So we had a look like a homemade acid type Christmas tree, because he also modified the top of that. We had a modified key pin here, modified key pin, and beautiful work, just beautiful. Come on, focus for me, baby. Did a really good job on these. And then this one turned around the wrong way. Again, beautiful work. There's another one of these homemade ones. Very nice. And then pin number 6, a double Christmas tree. Well, fellas, I can see why he might have color coded this thing. Counting the bitting on this key plus all these weird homemade pins, I see why he put a red on it. And quite honestly, I feel lucky to have gotten it open in only like 7 minutes. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. Hope you found it at least interesting and in all the work that the Norseman lockpicker put into this custom pin challenge lock. Anyway, thanks for your time. Stay safe, stay legal, and Norseman lockpicker, thank you, sir, for the lock, and I can now look forward to the remaining 4